guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a Pop Tart Lee. How do I start this video? I've been shopping at AliExpress. I've done this intro now about 4 times, 5 times. I'm going to just go with it now because every time I've been shopping at AliExpress just makes me think, what an idiot, what are you doing, what are you doing, what are you doing? Even more so with the fact that the parcel I bought, you paid a little extra to get this item in box, came in a bag, and the box is, yeah, it's seen better days. But the thumbnails probably give it away. It is this Miles Morales Deluxe Into the Spider-Verse figure. It's shaking like breakfast cereal. This was really cheap, I'm not going to lie. I watched Across the Spider-Verse again recently. I kind of was looking around just seeing what was about pop vinyls, figures and stuff, and this came up on the search engine and I thought, you know what, I know it's fake, I know it's not going to be real, but I'm going to give it a go because in the glams it did look quite good. So many pieces in here. It's only a little 15cm figure, but there's loads of different interchangeable hands, outfits and stuff. So I'm hoping, you know what, for I think it's £13 something I've paid, I'll put it on the screen because you get a discount for your first order from them. I think hopefully it's going to be worth it. You know, I mean, it'll look alright in the loft anyway. That's what I'm hoping. So we'll get into it. What I'll try and do is show you bits and bobs as best I can, and then I'll build it. Rather than tell you what I'm going to do, shall I just crack on and freaking do it? So it's coming, you know, when it comes like that, it does look quite nice, quite professional. There is parts on the front and the back, including what's quite nice, this like base and stand, so you can kind of do different action poses with him. I mean, I may as well, as it's in my hand, try and show you these baskets first as they pop out. So yeah, it's so small, so little tiny bits. So we've got a little tiny black thing there that's, I'm assuming, is snapped from somewhere, and a little bit of webbing. I'm just showing you these bits because these have fell out of the box. I'll try and keep it all next to me in a little pile here. But this is the stand, which now, as I'm saying it, I'm hoping that this isn't what's just fell apart, and that's what that's part of, because the stand is what kind of made it look quite cool in the glams again. No idea how this is going to go into here, whether it goes into one of the corners. Yeah, no instructions at all. That looks quite stuff. I'll try and do these bits off camera because this could be a very long, ridiculous video anyway. And then floating around in this bit of plastic here, we have got one more of his hands. Absolutely, I mean, I know sometimes you can do these things and you get the gist of it. I think the photos will probably show it better once we get him together. But hand, got all his fingers, so that's a good start. Stick that down there. Then what else have we got in here? We have got, well, some bits of tapes in the box, that's why they've not fell out. But I mean, if I just show you that, everything's so small and tiny. It's going to be, yeah, proper. Trying not to lose little bits. So we got some more webbing there. Got his headphones there. It's all bouncing around here. What's that? Some possible, maybe even a little cassette or something there. So I mean, you're getting quite a lot of pieces. That is maybe some sort of, I don't know, it's got a little pin on the back of it, so the fact it's got a pin on the back of it makes me think maybe it's something that can go onto his eyes, because there's 2 of them. There's another one there. I'm showing these really well. Basically all you're getting to do at the moment is just see my fingers because the pieces are so tiny and minute that I'm just struggling. Again, a little piece of black wiring there, another piece of web there, and we have got another hand. I believe that is that piece of plastic, completely empty. So, I mean, a lot of parts, very, very small. Sorry, I didn't show that hand, did I? I think it's going to be a case of when we start trying to put him together to see how well that goes, because this is the main piece with the head, the bodies, etc. Let's have a look what we have here, see what falls out and what doesn't. So we've got the main kind of a Spider-Man already built there. So that means you can see straight away the size of it. It's very delicate and flimsy. I mean, that's a good likeness. I do like the figure. I mean, it's very posable, movable, whatever you want to call it. Everything is moving very, very easy. So there's no issues there at all. So that is him, which is quite nice. Not the pose I'm actually going to be hoping to go for, which I will try and build, because we've got additional parts here. So he's got his shorts, so when he's going to be in kind of like a 50-50 outfit. So that there. This is the one. I mean, I've watched Into the Spider-Verse a couple of times. I can't recall the mallet. So if you know that part, by all means, let me know in the comments. We've got part of his jacket here. And then we've got two options. So I mean, the amount of parts is crazy, because we've got two potential hoods. What worries me is it's got no instructions at all about how you're taking it apart. I can see me breaking it if I'm quite honest with you, which I'm hoping not. But there's two hoods there, so we'll put them just over in this bit here. Head sculpts. Let's have a look, because this is actually. Oh, I've just turned that down. I've lost a load of parts. So we've got a alternative Spider-Man head with kind of like a slightly winky pose there, and then the Miles Morales head, which I tell you what, for the size of it, and obviously I've showed a few NECAs on this channel before. Again, we'll have to try and do something in the post edit on this, because for the life of me, I mean, I'm filming on a phone, as you know, trying to get that, but that is decent. I'm quite impressed by that, because I kind of thought, oh, the paint job on it will probably be rubbish compared to what I'm hoping for, and that compared to some of the NECAs I've got is really, really cool. So happy with them too. That side, what else has just fell out? We have got some trainers, two pairs of, I mean, that again is very, very, you can see where, obviously that's where he's going to attach his leg again. Really flimsy, really, this is where I'm kind of concerned that although it's got a number of parts, they might actually be a load of rubbish. And two more hands as well. That one has got like a grip, so obviously that's potentially the hammer. Though that one as well, yeah, so they've got quite interesting poses. Sorry, it's like flipping out, grow up, Lee. As well as that, we've got some bits that are actually sealed in the box. Loads of hands, loads of hands. We've got a separate two, I'm going to believe they're arm joints of some sort. Yeah, they've got to be arm joints, they're coming, there's flexibilities there with the bar across, so that's quite interesting. I'll have to have a look at how that's going to build. And then the rest of this in here is just more hands. I'm just going to tip them out and then show them to you that way. So we've got a hand holding a graffiti can, which is nice. Oh, there's two more still in there, that's why. Yeah, just like a number of different posed hands. So there's a number, yeah, you can't fault it for the amount of parts that have come. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do some decent poses with this, using that stand. There's another one there. There is more as well. Let me just put all the hands together so I know what I'm doing. Where were we at? There's the last two hands. I've got something stuck to my arm as well, but never mind. So yeah, two more hands. So what I'm going to do now is hopefully, obviously, although that is not too bad, I'm going to try now and see what I can build. Potentially get it in the pose I want, but also just see what else I can do to show you guys and see whether or not this has been a big waste of money or not. I'm more hopeful than I was at the start, but we shall see in a moment. So I'm unintentionally now cutting back in because this is a freaking nightmare, to be honest with you. Any sort of hope of changing any of the heads has been completely cocked by the fact that the ball joint for the head is stuck in this one. It will not come out for love nor money. Nice little face for you there to have a look at. Absolutely wedged in there completely, which has kind of made the other heads obsolete, so I can't do that at all. So far I've been trying to kind of build the jacket suit to him. Change the hand, that wasn't a problem, that was really easy. Jacket, getting that on, I've had to completely dismantle the body and put it on. And then I've put the lower part on, but this is where it gets really confusing now, because he's got the pegs for the legs, unintentional rhyming. I thought these could potentially have been some sort of extension for the legs, but clearly not, because you can see they look more like arms, which when you put them next to the coat kind of makes more sense. So the actual legs he has got, which I've got one that I've kind of took off, ready to go back on again, these are going to be too long. If I put them on here, you can see it's going to be far too long. You can pull them out, but when you pull them apart, they're not the same kind of joints as these. So I have no idea. I'll put that down a second to show you there. They kind of like just slot into each other. So that kind of does away with the option of wearing the shorts. So I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board on that one as well. Let's see where we can get. So far yeah, I've been at this now for about 10-15 minutes. It's not going well. It's not going well at all. But we'll try and get at least one posable pose. So slowly getting there now. The hands seems to be the easiest part. The cam one, they just pop in and out, so that's really easy. And what I found was that the webbing actually goes into the hand quite nice, so I'm going to put some webbing into his hand, try and do some sort of action pose, but I just thought, while something good's happening, it's good to share that rather than the constant negativity of the rest of it. Because yeah, this is taking up far too long, far too much of my time. The next time I will come back to camera now, I will have a built Miles Morales, and we will close this video out, because yeah, I'm still on the fence whether this has been a good or bad idea. So I've finished as far as I'm going to take it now. I can no longer feel my feet because it's taken that long, and I've been sat on this floor for far too long. But I'm finishing happy, so I'm kind of pleased. That is kind of where we're at now. So I have got a Miles Morales in an action pose. This flipping thing took ages to build. Still possibly gonna change hands and whatnot, but for the sake of this video, unless I edit pictures in afterwards, I need a break from it. Honestly, I need to get blood back to the rest of my body. I'm honestly in agony sat here now. But I think he's cool. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Am I endorsing AliExpress? No, no, I am not. Do I think this figure is worth the £13 I've paid? I kind of do. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like I said, there's still more I can do to play about it. It's so flimsy though that I am worried about doing any more to break it. I will persevere for the fact that I've got the bottom end of the legs to try and change the feet, because I think the trainers would look quite cool on him. And I'm not ruling out going back to the drawing board and ripping the head off and trying for possibly that, because that is a nice head sculpt. Otherwise, what am I going to do with that? Like a pencil top or something. So I will close out this video anyway. I will put anything I've done after filming on the spinner, etc. at the end, so you can just have a look at proper. But let me know in the comments what you think. It's been a bit different, something different. And I might have saved you guys some money by spending money on. I'm not going to call it crap. You know what? I'm not going to call it crap, because that looks all right. What an endorsement. Look after yourself, guys. That looks all right. Bye for now. Bye.